Hey, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifts Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content from yours truly on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational folks by me, Queen's Back Period. All right, so Raiche, she released her debut album. It is called Loveland. So there are 13 tracks, and I'm going to discuss my favorite standout tracks and overall my honest thoughts and opinions of her debut album. Finally, here is she makes amazing music. So let's get it popping as always, shall we? All right. So the name of her debut album is called Raiche Loveland. Number one, Lucky. Number two, Pick a Side featuring Ty Dolla Sign. Number three, Big Daddy. Number four, Feelings. Number five, Full. Number six, Drive. Number seven, Late Show. Number eight, Burn Your Clothes. Number nine, Complicated. Number 10, Half and Half. Number 11, Homemade. Number 12, Simple. Number 13, Loveland. My favorite standout tracks are Lucky, Pick a Side featuring Ty Dolla Sign, Feelings, Full, Late Show, Burn Your Clothes, Half and Half, and Simple. Spectacular period. Um, her this album, I love it. What I love about the direction, it has that R&B soul, traditional, contemporary sound, and it does have a mixture of like mm, Motown, pop, nostalgia, euphoria. But Raiche's her vocals as a singer. This whole entire Loveland album has a nice, brilliant mixture of contemporary, traditional R&B, soul, and pop music, and it's blended more with that jazzy euphoria. And I feel like with her, she definitely just brings in that feel good music nostalgia. Most of the tracks they're versatile. They have so much of that, like just different variety of like topics, which makes the album very relatable, cohesive. She sets trends with her music. Most of the songs, they really stem from her personal experiences. It has more of like that empowerment, up tempo, upbeat. It has more of like that sassiness, fierce, bold, sensuality. And it does carve out for herself as a R&B. I don't even want to put her in just R&B because she's really a well-rounded musician. Because as I was listening to Loveland, I felt like I was in Loveland. I felt a lot of those really beautiful layered, like I would say her music really stems from a place of authenticity. So as I was listening to it, it just brings me a lot of that like jazzy, but at the same time it has more of that traditional sound of it. And what I mean by traditional sound, contemporary R&B soul, you can hear different elements of R&B, soul, funk, jazz, pop. So she definitely did an amazing job. Her singing style is very angelic. She's a powerhouse vocalist, but her vocal range is very, very dope. I like that she knows how to harmonize on any record, and that makes, pretty much as it comes down to like, musicians such as her, as a singer, she definitely found her lane as a vocalist. And this is another thing. Most artists, when it comes down to the sonic ears of music, we can hear the instrumentation, we can hear the vocals. Not one record, I've heard everything. She's like, look, I am here, period, whether you like it or not. And I actually enjoy this whole entire Loveland album. And I know it takes a while for like, especially for like R&B soul pop musicians to really find themselves because it's not just R&B soul. It's really more of that enigma and euphoria. But Raiche definitely with this Loveland album, I actually enjoy the R&B soul records where they have more of that. You can hear the melodic. You can hear like she's more a chameleon. I like the mid tempo records, the up tempo records, the sensual records, and she definitely that like that upbeat music, which is great, and that sensual music, which is great, because records that have a lot of that like it just brings so much thrill. And I'll say this, as I was listening to this whole entire project, I'm like, wow, this is the sound of music that I really grew up with as a millennial. But literally, she actually is really talented. Not just that, she's very, very like musically gifted. Sonically, her sound just has a lot of that spontaneous and like I said, when it comes down to like this is my personal opinion. I feel like this is one of the best debut albums I've heard in a long time from this generation. I'll say this, period. Okay, I've heard like a lot of debut albums, and to me, it's not about perfect debut album, but especially when like musicians they study their musical influences, I actually can tell that she definitely made sure that she was going to set herself apart. And this is a very beautiful like R&B, soul, hip hop, pop, nostalgia album. And guys, please check out her music. I always promote her music. Raiche, put Gifted Since 92. Raiche. I hope and pray I'm saying your name right, Queen. I apologize if I'm not. But I'm gonna give this album a 5 out of 5, guys. This is amazing. This is this is what I'm talking about. So, yeah, and the art cover, the debut album is beautiful. It gives me like some jazzy R&B diva songstress mixed with hip hop nostalgia. So this is it. So with that being said, guys, for Shay fans, please share your thoughts and your opinions. Stay tuned on the next episode. Get since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Gift Since 92, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace. Bye-bye. You girls asking out. You guys know the drill. I love y'all.